Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, dear Sirona.
She thought...
And she's correct.
I'm sorry.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk clumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors are...
Confringo! Accio! Revelio.
Fun aside, you must try it.
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able... Unfortunate. You? I suppose it's worth... I know where he is. I'll lead you... He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although
Revelio.
that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Lumos.
Damn poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense.
Don't tell me he's still going on about...
He told you about that.
He did.
Yes, well, he seems... In fact, she'd heard of this. She wrote regularly.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with...
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These brave are access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo.
Incendio! Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Aloha Mora. Confringo! Confringo! Revelio.
Revelio may help.
Confringo!
Perhaps all three braziers need to be lit at the same time.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Revelio. Lumos. Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a
Lumos.
snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us.
The journal entry.
Never mind.
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges
Ominous. Your family was here.
Why I said this... I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? I didn't... There's no clear way forward. The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely.
Revelio.
Each gave the clues.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was
Lumos.
about to do that myself. But you got to it first.
Revelio.
Nice work.
Lumos.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
Confringo.
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
All the gates have symbols. And there are symbols on the dial.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Another not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in
Lumos.
the world for it.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die.
Lumos.
I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. You knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's
Revelio.
breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died.
Lumos.
We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear. Never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood.
Revelio.
I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
It's not like her.
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package.
What did you find out?
I went back to the tent.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain. I thought...
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if... Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg.
You got all of that from simply stand.
You'd be surprised how... Shall we see if she's home?
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out.
Well then.
Wonderful. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it's not. I'm pretty sure we've done what we came to do.
Depulso. Accio. Protego. Stupid one. Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
Prepare.
From a fantastic.
Revelio.
how good her eyesight is?
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
What was that? Well, there's no turning back now. That would work if dragons did have such a keen...
Wait here! I'll run ahead! Lumos!
Good thinking.
Lumos!
Still be able to smell you.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe. Confrigo!
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make... Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she's
Not
making
a
it
warm
easy.
welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think...
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I wonder
Revelio.
how long she lived here, or where she'll go now.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
No. I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our True.
Unless what?
Oh no, I can't... How could I have been so blind?
Revelio.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Descendo. Arrest their momentum. Revelio. Also. Arrest their momentum. Accio. Arrest their momentum. Depulso.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Incendio!
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So, does this mean you've changed? I'm ready to fly. getting the hang of this. Ha! Now that's more like it! Blast! Brilliant! I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Close, but not close enough. Made it! Ah-ha-ha! Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm getting the hang of this. This is rather fun.